Hello everybody, how's it going? My name is InkEyes. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to InkEyes Plays OneShot. And I noticed last time that I actually totally forgot to quit the game when I was near a bed, or like in a bed. And fortunately, we're still alive. Things are okay. So we're gonna continue. Just need to, sorry about this. Just give me 1 second. This controller is being a little weird. Come here, controller cable. Okay. Alright, so we're here. We were looking for a battery. Sorry, I forgot. What parts do we need to find again? Pursuing the battery. If you could find me the parts I need, I should be able to get this machine off the ground again. I totally forget what his voice was, but that's fine. A battery, you say, huh? It's a big one. I'm not sure where we could find a battery for this guy, honestly. Let's go back to the courtyard. We'll kind of just check out, I guess, all these areas real quick and search for a battery. Not the ball, and not the bell. A battery. Bell. Right. I wonder if Alula and Calamus are gonna have any information. Wait, what? Did I literally just take the boat back to where... Guys, battery? Did you find any what are you looking for again? Gears? Gears! Did you find any of those? No, but I found this music box though. Ooh! Hey, do you know where I could find a battery? Good question. We don't really use electricity in Glen. Oh, but there are robots at the research station that we already talked about last time. Research station! We're going to the research station. Do we even know where this research station is? Probably up here with the rest of the civilization, maybe? Do you have any leads? Is he talking about this guy? He's probably talking about this guy. I don't know where I could find robots. Right. We're gonna be looking around for a while, so get ready. Talk to you. Yep. I don't need to talk to that guy. This place is done. This area down here. Right, we talked. Right. This area down here with the cut phosphor trees is pretty much a dead end on this side. On the right side, it's a dead end. If we go down here, there's a bridge here. That doesn't necessarily lead us to anything special. That's where the bed is. Wouldn't this be where the research robots would be? Maybe in here? Hey, man. I am actually lost. I don't know. Hello, person. I know that there are 2 children who reside near here. Maybe we should go check their house. Maybe they have batteries in there. They don't even know. Their house is off limit, right? Right. So here are the docks. Again. So we don't want to be here. The forest is just a section down here. Graveyard is where these guys were. And the gate is right here. I have no idea. Sure. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I feel like I'm aimlessly just wandering around looking for clues. I guess that's what you gotta do in this game. It's a game like that. But honestly, like, I feel really lost this time. This is the first time that I've been completely trumped by the game and what I need to do. What am I missing here? I don't understand. I don't know. And if I take this boat, it just goes back into the cave system, right? Hold on, let me pause the video and then I'll come back when I have like some sort of lead. Give me a second. Alright, I just discovered a new path. So I was going to the left from where the bed is and where the guardian robot is. Mouse, get away. And if you just continue left, and then I went up, but if you just go down, there's this other bridge here that just goes down here. Remember this part? With all the green robots? There we go. So I think we can find a battery here, I'm pretty sure. Some mines just grew around this bridge, almost as if it was an intentional repair effort. Yeah. Hello, person. The research station is currently experiencing some technical difficulties. I can tell, even the bridge on the way here was... Are you sent here by Dr. Silverpoint? No? Oh, carry on then. By the way, do you know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? I do not. Alright. So, remember this area? This was where we found those robots who were collecting water samples and, like, were waiting on water samples, and, like, the other robots that were, like, green and red. Do you know where I could find a battery for a flying machine? I have a battery integrated into my system. It cannot be used to power other things. Okay. Don't want your guts. Would you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? What is a flying machine? A plane? I mean, a flying machine. Do you know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? Have you checked the power room? Oh, okay. We'll go check that. This guy is the most helpful. Stay safe. You too! By the way, battery, please. Anomalies are increasing. Scary thought, isn't it? I think this is where we take the battery. Hello, person. This is the main generator of the clan. Hello. Would you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? It's kind of an emergency. I do not know what a flying machine is, but any sort of large machinery would require a high-capacity power cell. For example, the generator in this room utilizes such a device. Oh right, I almost forgot. We had to fix a battery for this thing in appearance, didn't we, Dara? If this is an emergency for living beings, you can use a battery from the generator. Oh! Wait, but if we take the battery here, all of you guys would lose power, wouldn't you? Maybe Dara and I should go find another one. Negative. This is the only battery in the clan powerful enough to be used as a standalone unit. If it is a dire situation, then do what you must. Okay. I'm sorry, robots. I guess we have no choice but to take this one. Oh god, he turned off. We powered it. No! Robots! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We need to go to the... where was it? Where is the dude? The dude is in the graveyard. The dude is in the graveyard. The dude is in the graveyard. So guys, I found a battery. Should I tell you? Did you find any... What you were looking for again? Gears? Gears! Did you find any of those? Gears! Gears! What? Nico, are you okay? Yes. Sorry, I forgot. I didn't forget. Actually, in fact, the battery is right here. We found a battery. Oh, nice. I honestly wasn't expecting it. It's from the generator on one of the islands. The research station. Yeah. It was powering all the robots there. I felt bad for taking it. We can always just give it back later. Alright. Whoa, looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. I just have to assemble the pieces now, but it might take a while. Do you mind keeping me company? I never got to answer that question. I was gonna say yes, I do mind. I need to go, because I'm hungry. How's it going? Slow. The connectors in the battery were not designed for this type of an engine, so I have to shift around some of these ports. And there's this bolt that keeps getting stuck in. Don't worry, I am making decent progress. We should be able to make it to the city by tonight, if you say so. What will happen once we get there? We need to bring Proto back first, and then we need to go find one more person. You may already have met her, actually. Do you remember her from the last time you were in this world? Who are you talking about? What does she look like? This is going to sound strange, but she is a fox. Yeah, I totally remember her. The fox in the back alley. I do remember talking to a fox at one point. She said, don't come back. You've met Ruru? The memories are still really blurry, though. I see. It's just hard, you know? Proto told me to think of this world like a dream. But then I get so caught up with... And I just kind of forget. I forget that everything here is supposed to be not real. And then I remember, and then I just get really sad. And I know this is for me to go home, but knowing that none of it mattered, in the first place? Am I just trapped here for no reason? Porter also told me not to ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? How do you know? Aren't you guys all supposed to be code? Well, I'm not sure what to even believe anymore. I wish Rue was here. She's so much better at explaining this sort of thing. I'm doing a terrible job of it. I bet Proto was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding careless, but please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is for now. The plan is already in motion. We cannot allow for distractions. Father is putting everything into this one last run of the world. The last chance for him to fix everything. Your father is involved in the world machine? You could say that. The acceleration of square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear, but they're accumulating at frightening speed now. Proto even lost his body. Thankfully, he gave you the disc just in time. So what happened to him anyway? What happens to anyone who gets caught in the squares? I only know it's bad. Well, you know how this simulation works, right? How everything is code? Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. The squares can cause damage to the code. Most of the time, irreversible damage. Father has lost some friends in previous iterations of the simulation. It took him forever to develop the current, much more stable version. You're making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Wait, did he? Yeah. But how? If everyone in this world is code, how can he build himself? That's, not really what happened. So what happened? Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with... Alright. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world? The old world? He did say something about being built to greet the messiah of the old world. Old world! I was too caught up with the other stuff at the time to think about it. Well, you know of it, at least then. Alright, here we go. My father himself, my father, myself, the other two. None of us are part of the simulation itself. Our home world, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. Prototype was built to predict the future about the specifics of this messiah. But as his predictions turned out, the messiah would not have been able to arrive to our world in time. In fact, the messiah would not even have been born before our world ended. Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years. But some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. And that's where my father came in. With the last of his resources, he built his most ambitious project yet. The World Machine. A large, detailed facsimile of the old world generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modification and an added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code. How did that code escape the old world? I have no idea. What I do know, there is no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So aside from the standard hardware, it also needed to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. Father used himself for that during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable enough. But as you can see, even that's breaking down. Oh. Father caught on to the issue in the last minute, but did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code kinda just ended up floating in the void indefinitely. and indubitably waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware. Dara? Yeah. The operator, Dara, would then generate the universe using the code, becoming God in the process. So Dara was the living person you needed to borrow? No. That would be you. But why me? I should have asked the question a long time ago, shouldn't I? I do not know. We really need to get going. It's fixed. We can leave in the next 5 minutes if you are ready. Alright. I understand if you're upset. But please, try to understand that I understand that you are upset. But please, try to understand. My father is doing this to help us. To help all of us. And that includes you, Nico. The fact that you can't even go home. I'm sure it upsets him greatly. The world means a lot to him, you know. So, how does flying work? Wait, don't these machines already exist in your world? You should already know what to expect. Not really. I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one anyway. Ah. Well, a word of precaution. Before we take to the air, please try not to panic. It takes a few minutes of getting used to, but it's not that bad once you are in the air. I'll try. Oh, I should probably tell Calamus and Alura where I'm going. You mean those two running over here now? Nico! Oh, God. Goodbye, guys. Bad news. The boat is gone. What? It's the squares. It looks like they're headed in this direction. That's fast. Calamus, right? Yeah. How bad is it? It doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. Then it is a priority that I take you to the city first, Nico. But what about them? I can make a detour later and drop you guys off in the city too if you want. The city is better equipped to handle the squares. You'll be safer there. You're taking us to the city! If you wish. Oh yeah! Alright. I will be back here in an hour, so please wait for me. Until then. You guys sure you'll be fine here? Mm-hmm. The scores are still moving pretty slowly for now. Alright then, guess we'll run into each other again soon. I'm ready to go. Alright. We're gonna fly away now. Nico, don't panic. Do not panic! Yeah, don't scream, Nico. I can't take you screaming into my ears. Ah! Ah! Mama. Flying panic. Oh, we're going to the city. Yo! So we did go from the Barrens to the Glen to the city now. And then next we're gonna make it to the tower. I love this game so much. Let's go! No. Phew. Made it! Ha! You okay there? That was the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Reactions from first-timers are always delightful to watch. Hey, Dara? That was really fun. Did you have fun too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but you got to watch it at least, right? And Cedric? Yeah. Thanks. What for? Flying. Oh, you're welcome. And for answering my questions back there too. And for telling me more about the world machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened to your old world though. So I'll help you the best that I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean. And I got to meet a lot of nice people. People like you. And Prototype, even if he's broken right now. I'm glad you are taking it so well, Nico. And I'm glad that we have met as well. Despite the circumstances. Ah, speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. Yes, please, can you go save Alula and Calamus right now? I need to go pick up the siblings, too. Yes, that's true. Those who have been waiting for a while now. In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface? I remember having to fix an elevator button. Alright, you should attend to that then. Let's meet up here in an hour, okay? Got it. Alright, now let me just Oh, crap. No! They're trapped on the island. Calamus! Alula! They're... We don't have much time left. Nico, change your plans. Please give me the memory disk. Alright. Listen carefully. It's likely I'll be targeted again, so we should split up to keep you safe. I want you to find a door under a large clock. The room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find a room and bring her back to the room. She will know what to do in the meantime. Alright, what about you though? I'm going to bring prototype back. What? Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. Don't scare me like that. Hey, Dara, let's do our best. One shot. I don't think it's safe to use this again, Dara. This is so sad. This is over depressing. I can't even plan Maze anymore. Maze is dead already. I mean, the Maze is dead. You too? God. I know there's a bed somewhere down here. Come on. Come on. Work already. Huh? Oh, right, the elevator guy. Right. Wait, there's a bed here. Ah! I think we should go talk to this guy first, Dara. Alright, well, it seems like I can't go save in a bed. So we're gonna call it an episode here, guys. That's very sad. Jesus. But we learned even more about the world. And I feel like, you know, the first playthrough that we had, it had a save file where you could delete the save file and then get access to the game again. I think when we beat the game a second time, maybe... Because, you know, the entity, the author said... You probably won't have enough, like, the resources and the power necessary to come back to this world again after this, unlike the first time, and I think that means that you don't have the programming capacity. I think what's going to happen is that somewhere in the game codes, the code is going to corrupt itself or overwrite itself on my computer, actually, so that the game wouldn't, like, initiate, or something else would happen except start correctly. So I think that's what might happen after we beat the game. The second playthrough. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. A lot to think about. Pretty heavy stuff. Alula and Calamus. Damn. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the episode. Make sure to leave a thumbs up on it. I'd greatly appreciate that on the video, and subscribe if you're new to my channel. No pressure. And as always, thank you so much for your time and attention. I'll see you guys next time on OneShot. Goodbye.